Texas Music Interactive. We've got Matt Kimbrow here in studio. You got a new song out with our very own Charlie Corn called "Let's Go Back." And I thought before I let you run out of the studio, that I'd get you to play it. But he's typing with some of our Ustream chat listeners right now. So
yes.
Are you ready for this?
Good,
you want to go ahead and go? Let's go back.
I sure will, man. In case you hadn't heard this song, this is the one Miss Charlie Corden's on. Y'all call and request this from time to time. Adam would love to play it. Don't know how it got this way. I guess I'm the one to blame. Yeah, we lost touch, and we lost a lot of time, and I can't go back and change. We can still make it work, this I know. Jump into the deep end, yeah, hurry, let's go. Let's go back, take me back. When we laughed until we cried, yeah, butterflies inside, take me back. Let's go back, when we stared into each other's eyes, and love felt like a roller coaster ride. Yeah, we live a life of every day, I take everything away. I don't know you anymore, and what happened to my long deep kisses, staying up all night reminiscing. Yeah, it's so far gone, and this 50-50 thing, yeah, it's a joke. Tonight I'm sitting here thinking there's still hope, but let's go back, take me back. When we laughed until we cried, yeah, butterflies inside, take me back. Let's go back, when we stared into each other's eyes, and love felt like a roller coaster ride. Let's go back, take me back, when we stared into each other's eyes, and love felt like a roller coaster ride. A roller coaster ride. Y'all call and request that one, man. We appreciate it.
Now tell us about the song again. You said you wrote it because, you know,
man, I had a lot of buddies, you know, that had the 5-year itch kind of thing, man. And I just, you know, I'm always the listening kind of guy. They call me Dr. Phil, man. And you know, I was listening to all my buddies, and man, just so many people were talking about just divorcing, you know, and breaking up with their girlfriends and everything else. And I was just like, man, you know what? There's a song in this, you know, like, and I keep on telling them, man, it's work. You know, you got to work at your relationship. You know, marriage is supposed to be forever, man. You know, you got to give it your all first before you say, hey, man, adios, you know?
Yeah.
And so I got to thinking, I was like, man, you know, it just stuck in my mind, let's go back. You know, like what made you, you know, love that girl, or what made you love that man, you know, back when you first met them, you know? And you got to think about those things, you know, that's why you got with that person, and think about all the good stuff. And, you know, it's just a roller coaster ride, man. You know, it's up and down, and you just got to see the more good than bad. And that's why I named it Let's Go Back, man, because there it is. You know, that's why you got with that person.
You know, it really hits home because I got a great marriage. I love my wife, but you know,
it's rocky sometimes, man. You know, it's work.
You'd be lying if you didn't say, you know, every now and again you just kind of, you know, you've had problems. You know, everybody in the world has had problems with their relationships. So to hear a song like that, and you're sitting there like, and you're thinking about it, and you hear what it's about, you're like, man, that's great.
I mean,
you know,
Adam, dude, we all know you're busy a lot.
Yeah,
I'm busy a lot. You know, all these folks out there, it's all about money and the buck in the back pocket, getting bills paid. You know, I'm just as real as everybody else, man. You know, I mean, just because we're on the road and do all this, I still come home and have to take out the trash, you know, just like you do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not glamorous, you know. I mean, we're still just regular people. And, you know, sometimes you lose track, you know, of, you know, everyday life. And you got to think to yourself like, man, you know, like, you know, those long, deep kisses that we used to have. Are you kissing your old lady, you know, like you used to? You know, are you telling her the things that you used to tell her, you know? And that's what a lot of people start forgetting. And sorry, I'm getting in a rant about this, but it's a good subject, you know? I mean,
here's two things I do every day. I always tell my wife how beautiful she is.
That's a good one.
And then something that I've always found important in our relationship, whenever you're on the phone with them, I don't care how mad you may be or upset or whatever, always say, I love you. And that, you know, when you're getting ready to hang up, say, hey, all right, thanks, I love you. Every single time. Every single time I go to hang up on the phone.
I just heard the dial tone, but love you.
Click. No. But, you know, and that's something that, you know, you got to work on. And it's great. And I love the song, and I hope it does.
You know, that's what I try to write, man, is just, you know, real life stuff, you know, that actually happens to everybody else. It happened to me, you know, happened to your neighbor or whatever, you know. I mean, you know, that's what people want to hear is things that they can relate to.
Yeah.
And when you can relate to that, I mean, everybody's had rocky times. Like I said, I admit it, you know. Heck, if George Strait, man, I mean, that guy, I mean, everybody's done it. So, you know, just don't lose track about what you're doing. Keep your priorities right. And that's what I've had to learn big lately. And, you know, just keep focused on what's number one, and like I said, go to church, do what you got to do, man. You know, so I try to keep God number one, you know, and I got to work on that, you know, just like everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
And got to keep your family in, and then your job, you know.
God, family.
Yeah.
Everything else falls in.
Yeah. It's just right.
Got those two. If you got those two right, then everything else will go.
I mean, we all hope that we can do music forever. You know, we really do. You know, I mean, it's something that's in our hearts, you know, that we enjoy, you know, expressing who we are. But we all know that it can't last forever, you know.
You guys can find out more from Matt Kimbrow, listen to more of his great music, mattkimbrow.com. You can check out his Twitter, check out his Facebook. Tell all your friends because you're not going to be disappointed. Matt Kimbrow, and look over there, by the way.
Hey, get a picture of this guy.
You can't see him. Wave.
Hi.